no scandal at Law Talk Nation. You can only pay, get a notification.
Hello.
Hope
you're all having a nice Friday night. Got a couple more clips. They're mostly Lap Matt's fault. Brecken got me one of them. I had to hunt down the others myself. Common plead. It was horrible. Horrible. Definitely do not call me to bail you out tonight. I'm in the mood. All right, let's do it.
Pleasant Lake Park versus Christopher Janowak.
Good afternoon, Judge David Morris on behalf of Pleasant Lake Park, LLC.
Your name, sir?
Christopher Genoviak.
Genoviak. Okay.
The W is a V.
Got it. All right.
I apologize the way I exited last encounter. I just a little bit of pain. My first time in court. I wasn't just wanted to get out of the Thunderdome. So, but Mr. Allen, good to see you again, Mr. Allen.
This is the Thunderdome?
I consider
we're gonna
where I'm sweating is the Thunderdome.
Oh, okay.
98% of places I encounter.
I was gonna we could put something outside the Thunderdome. All right. Okay, where are we on this case?
This is our third hearing on this case. Last hearing, the second hearing, court directed plaintiff to engage a critter control business to do an inspection of the property.
Correct.
And directed that the defendant put November rent into escrow. Because of the timing, I drafted and have a signed unsworn declaration of the inspector that can produce to the court.
Okay. Yes. Have you seen it, sir?
I haven't seen it. I mean, I know.
Okay.
I know what it may say, but
Well, go ahead and look at it.
I'd rather hear your evaluation. But I'll read it. But this is quite a lot. I don't want to waste the court's time.
Well, not right.
It's a lot of points.
I'm getting paid, so you're not wasting my time.
I may need to adjourn to call my attorney if that's free, and that's been referred to me for free by the state of Michigan. I may need to refer this. I may need to adjourn. I don't know. This is a lot. But I have prepared my statement.
Well, right.
Which is brief and short.
Well, but hold on a second, sir. So I'm looking at this, and there were certain specific things that you complained about that were happening as a result of an infestation of some type. This is basically indicating that there is not or no evidence of an infestation.
Why are you unnecessarily wasting the judicial time of this court?
Okay, I didn't realize this. Is this the guy who had the... You guys are cracking me up. Is this the guy who said that he's got he thought it was a mole or a beaver or a rat? He didn't know. Is that this guy? I think it is. Oh, this is good times. He was crazy the first time too.
So that's completely contradictory to the reality. If we live it. So I was interested to see I wanted to see what Mr. Weasel's.
Hey, a beaver infestation is no laughing matter. Neither is a landlord named Mr. Weasels. Oh my God. It's a good thing I didn't start cocktailing before this one.
Inspector said, and to make this very clear, I think this is the most important part. Mr. Weasel, inspector, is my next door neighbor. He never provided a valid card. His company is not
Mr. Weasel, inspector.
licensed or insured, and he hasn't proven that. He's my next door neighbor, and I believe there's a conflict of interest. Mr. Weasel owns a trailer park that the inspector. There's a major conflict of interest. This is the burglar investigating himself. essentially. And I'm satisfied, with whatever you decide, of course, but there is rat poop in my living room and Mr. Weasel. And
Okay, hold on, sir.
There's a lot of.
So why, I guess part of it, my question is, why didn't you put the money into escrow?
I just forgot. I'm looking for a job because I'm unemployed. I have the money. I can prove to you with bank statements that the money's there. I have over $3,000, almost $4,000 maybe, but the money is secure. It's there. I'll have.
Well, but hang on, it's got to be placed in court escrow.
Okay. I would.
Right,
It's my
and-
first rodeo.
But I was kind of clear with you that,
I got it, Judge. Don't worry about it. Just take my word for it. That's all we're doing.
you had to place that within 7 days of the last hearing, so it should have been in at the beginning of November.
Oh.
No,
That-
by
that
no,
could be
by
an escrow.
November 7th.
That could be an escrow within, by the end of the day. I was, really just focusing on.
Okay.
Employment because I haven't been sleeping because there's a lot of rats and mouse. I spoke to Mr. Weasel this morning and we both confirmed that we're gonna do more inspections and maintenance and
There's lots of rats and mouse. I don't think you intended to say there's just a whole bunch of rats and one mouse. But that's what he said.
he confirmed to me that the baseboards in my kitchen are like flappy. And we didn't look for that because there was many holes around the skirting of the trailer. So that has been about almost completed, the skirting around my trailers.
Are you planning on hiring an expert to
I
get
was,
this
yes,
tested?
I wasn't prepared for this denial of reality. So now I'm forced to call like Terminex. That's like a licensed and insured inspector, not a licensed. The gentleman that did this inspection,
I hear you.
okay. The gentleman that did this inspection, like literally lives 2 houses down and he doesn't own a car. His car used to say Critter Control on it, but it's gone. When I asked him where his car was, he said it's in the shop. The gentleman is very kind. We were all three at Mr. Weasel.
Oh, okay, all right.
We all witnessed poop in the house and the poop is still there. There's still poop in my house. There's still holes in my kitchen and multiple places. The evidence is coming out of my ears, but I was not prepared for this denial of reality. I was expecting a deal so we could all go back to living in peace and harmony. I was not expecting this to go on.
Well, have you called?
I'll call
Counter-
Terminex now.
No, hold on. Have you called, if you were expecting a deal, have you called the attorney's office to see about working something out?
I spoke to Mr. Weasel about making a deal multiple times in person and on the phone. And he just says he doesn't want to talk about it, but that was a few days ago. But when I talked to him this morning and complained about continuous rat poop and that the baseboards are now there is super evidence. There is chewing and they're chewing on the rug in my second bedroom and the carpeting. There's like carpeting all over my house.
Sir,
Yes,
I heard you the first time that you were here. I'm hearing you now. I understand that what you are saying is going on. That is why I asked plaintiff to get somebody in there to look at it, to provide something to the court with regard to what basically do an inspection to see if there's anything there.
Yes, Judge, there was an inspection done by Stephen Stamper. And, frankly, to the point, to the allegation that there's some conflict of interest, I'm personally not aware of his living where he lives, but this statement submitted under the penalty of perjury by a person who is qualified to do animal control, frankly, our court system would come to a halt if we just said that someone knows someone who did something and they made a sworn statement, that this is a legitimate sworn statement. He will testify to the truth of these matters. He did an inspection of the outside and inside of the premises. There was no signs that and I spoke to him regarding this, he found no signs of ongoing animal activity. The primary purpose for this inspection was to look for something like a beaver or that Bob
I recall.
under the premises. That
The primary purpose of this inspection was to look for a beaver. Well, no shit, Sherlock. That's always the purpose.
he found one several-month-old animal dropping that he believes to be from a cat. He had done prior trapping events and really nothing, there is no ongoing animal activity under the premises. He found the condition inside the premises, which we believe to be, or he believes to be, a product of the tenant's living condition, is conducive to mice and rodent presence. He didn't find any specific evidence of current mice or small rodents, but he wouldn't be surprised if there are mice or small rodents that would be attracted. And it's the landlord's position that that attractive nuisance can be mitigated by the defendant, and any further work or trapping needs to be done in conjunction with cleaning the interior of the premises. So frankly, it's you know, a large number of properties have mice and other rodents, and it's not surprising that he may see signs of a mice.
Michigan in the winter and there are mice indoors. What a concept. What?
So point number 17 is clearly perjury. I did not see any signs of ongoing animal activity inside the premises, period. That is completely false. And we, all three of us were there, and we witnessed poop in my northeast corner, and there's also poop underneath my stove, and we need to reevaluate the baseboards, and that will wash away
All right, sir.
this delusion here.
Sir, how long is it going to take you to get Terminex out there, or whoever you're going to get out there, to give you your own?
So they said they would do on the website. It's like the next day for a free inspection, and then so I guess there's a free inspection the next day. But if there's going to be any kind of action, that's going to cost a whole lot of money. There's rents, and the things are in the vents. The baseboards right now, ground zero is the baseboards. That's all I'm complaining about. But specifically, number 17 is he's liable for perjury in that, and I may pursue him to go to prison.
You have at it. Okay.
Specifically 17.
Okay.
That's all. That's my first thing I looked at.
You have at it.
Can I make one comment, Your Honor? Thank you. That Mr. Stamper took what he called an endoscope, which I believe to be a camera attached to a small tube,
Yes.
and went in the heater vent because that was complained of. There was no findings in the heater vent. He
I
went.
never complained about the heater vent.
There was also a purported hole in a cabinet under a kitchen sink that was inspected. So, you know, this moving target
I hear you, counsel. Because the last time we were here, we weren't really even dealing with, at least I didn't think, small rodents. We were talking about large
I made a point on that.
animals.
I made a point specifically because I knew you were going to comment on that. So so we have done the deduction process. The skirting is complete, almost, I think, complete. Outside my house, there's 2 mouse boxes, and then he also bought me vent covers because there was holes in the vents. That's been completed. So we covered, and then after we got the deduction process, and now I'm like, where is all the chewing,
Okay.
noising?
Okay.
It's the baseboards. The baseboards is ground zero. That's
All right.
normal.
We're all in the baseboards.
Baseboards.
But I mean, that's what you're saying.
Baseboards. Sorry. I'm just, sorry, Judge.
So plaintiff got their inspection. I am looking at that. That does not show any signs of anything that you complained of the first time. You are going to, although it seems it's a different thing now, irrespective of that, you are now going to get your own inspection. So my question is, how long is that going to take you to do? Because at some point, I'm getting this thing. We're going to try this thing.
Right.
I'm not going to listen to it every week without
Yes, Judge.
The
So I'm
render a
I'm-
decision.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes, Judge. I'm gonna go on the internet and I'm gonna contact Terminex. I'm gonna do a free inspection like as soon as I get home. And I mean, they may arrive today or tomorrow. I mean, probably
All
tomorrow.
right, great. If they arrive tomorrow, then I can put this off 1 week.
Yeah.
Got plaintiff's inspection, which doesn't show anything indicating what you were saying before, but now admittedly, as plaintiff has said, that the target has changed, but now you get your inspection and then we'll see
I'm
exactly
still
where
not
we are.
satisfied. The skirting, I'm not satisfied.
Okay,
Yeah, I mean,
and that's, okay.
I don't want to be here forever, but I mean, my trailer is the closest to the wood line and there's a lake. This is all.
I know you told me. It's closest to a wood line, there's a lake. That's where I think the big beaver like thing came from before. Yeah, I know. I heard you. You know, people don't think I'm listening. I hear everything. Even though I don't want to sometimes. I hear everything. So I'm going to adjourn this to November 21st, 2025. What time? 3 p.m. And the defendant, you're to do two things. I want that escrow paid. And you're to bring your inspection report.
Yes, Judge. Thank you, Judge. Thank you for your time.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you for your service.
You're welcome.
Judge.
Thank you, Counsel. That was much better than last time. That was okay. Okay. Well, for the rest of you, I'm all done. That's it. I can't take any more.
Okay, so. All right. And I will start at the Nisqually Jail. Sir, what's your name, please?
Justin Peacock.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, and Mr. Peacock, you're here today because you had a warrant issued when you missed a probation hearing back in August. All right, so we're going to decide today whether we're going to hold you until your probation hearing or whether you can be released. Ms. Milne?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. I spoke with Mr. Peacock about the reasons that he missed court. My understanding is that it stems in part from a misunderstanding that he thought he wouldn't have any further court dates, but also in part because Mr. Peacock, shortly after his last court date that he did attend, moved in with his girlfriend, changed phone numbers, and changed addresses. So what I have today is I have updated contact information for Mr. Peacock. Additionally, as for reasons that Mr. Peacock should be released, his partner and his stepson rely on him financially. Additionally, he has an appointment with a doctor to have his heart looked at on Monday at 8:30 in the morning. As for the lack of sober support meetings, my understanding is that Mr. Peacock has been attending them. However, he hasn't been able to get the slips signed in part because he's been so ill.
All right. Well, all of this was precipitated by a lack of proof of engagement with treatment, and we did get several non-compliance reports, in fact, even after he failed to appear to court. All right. What's going to be the state's position here?
Your Honor, my jabs is kind of collapsing at the moment. I'm not sure about Mr. Peacock's warrant history, or particularly in this case. I haven't been able to look.
Let's see. I don't think he had any warrants in this case. Let's see. He had one prior to disposition.
Right. Any significant warrant history in this court otherwise? Your Honor? Apologies that I'm having to ask the court.
Well, I know how it is with jabs. In fact, I think I may not be getting it right.
Your Honor, as friend of the court, mine's working. I'll point out, this is the second warrant on that case, it looks like.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Sharp.
I can't miss court or my appointment on Monday. I've been waiting for 6 months for it.
State's position on release, Your Honor, would just be an ask for $2,000 bail.
All right, so the prosecutor is asking the bail be reduced. All right, let me ask you, Mr. Peacock, are you able to post any bail?
No, I'm not. I pay a lot of money in rent for my girl and her kid, and that appointment, I've been waiting on it for 6 months. Like, I promise I will never excuse my language, I will never do this, but I cannot miss it. And I'll be back into compliance before my next court date.
All right. I don't know that you have ever been in compliance with your probation in this case since probation started back in January. Yeah, and I mean, I think the state's request there is pretty darn reasonable. My inclination was just to hold you without bail because of that lack of compliance. So I'll set bail at $2,000, which you can also post a bond for, and we'll set a probation violation hearing, the one that you missed. So Kylie, why don't we do that but within about, well, we won't be able to do 2 weeks because of the holiday, but right in that neighborhood.
So I'm gonna miss work and shit and stuff.
Just hold on 1 second, okay?
I'm asking you, please.
Okay. All right. The hearing on your probation will be December 4th at 9:30.
December 4th?
December 4th.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to reappoint the public defender's office to represent you in that as well, Mr. Peacock. All right. Now, there are ways your public defender may
Happy Thanksgiving.
be able to get your hearing held earlier than that after they meet with you and determine better what your situation is. So December 4th would be at the latest.
That's crazy.
All right. Well, Mr. Peacock, that's the situation.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Let's go over to you, Ms. Clark.
All right, welcome. This is the City of Detroit versus City of Kenny. Marie Owens, case number SP 172-11461. Appearing for the record, please.
Harry Boffman for the defendant, P55052. Sir, give the court your full name, please.
Senke Pierre Goins.
Warrant to you, Mr. Owens. Today is the date and time set, or is this a pre-trial?
It is, Your Honor. We're going to waive our right to a trial. The defendant has been advised of all of his rights. He's going to plead guilty here to a reduced charge of failure to yield to a waste utility vehicle. He's ready to give you a factual basis to accept his guilty plea today.
You want to take the deal, sir?
Yes, I do.
Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, Your Honor.
Understand that you have an absolute right to a trial.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Boston went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, didn't he not?
Yes, he did.
You understood those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have any questions about those rights?
No, Your Honor.
You're not taking the deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, Your Honor.
Draw your attention back to May the 10th, 2025 at 11:40 a.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Outer Drive in Plymouth. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, Your Honor.
You operate a motor vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is this stuff they're saying you were doing was true? Driving this vehicle, wait a minute. You're driving this vehicle down Orange Lawn and Burke at a high rate of speed, disregarding stop signs, continued high speed, use middle turn lane to pass other vehicles, and disregarding red lights. Is that all true, sir?
I didn't do all of that, but I did get caught.
What did you do?
I got caught speeding down.
I didn't ask you what you got caught doing. I said, what did you do?
I was speeding down Outer Drive and Plymouth, or not Outer Drive and Plymouth, but Outer Drive and Evergreen on the little turn part, and I had got caught by the police over there. I wasn't down Orange Lawn or Because that's where my grandma lives. I drove past that at Ruich Park, but I didn't go down Orange Lawn.
I don't believe it, mister. I don't believe it.
Sir?
Whether you went down Orange Lawn or not, where you
He did it all for grandma. That's all.
driving this vehicle at a high rate of speed,
Yes, Your Honor.
and were you going through blowing stop signs and red lights?
No, I didn't blow any stop signs, but I did speed past a red light, though.
Well, what is your problem?
I was just in a hurry to try and see my grandmother at the park, and I was, because me and her got into it over something else on a different thing. So
He's really got a problem. Getting into it with his grandmother.
we already cool and everything. Nah, it's just that I was trying to go see her to make sure that she was all right or whatever. And the police pulled me over.
As they should. Who gets into it with their grandmother? All right. I'm gonna find them guilty as to their failure to yield a waste utility vehicle. I'll tell you what, I'll be here, God willing. If you get another ticket running a red light or anything like that, you're not gonna get a deal, okay?
I hear you.
You're gonna kill somebody or yourself. Because I believe everything the officer wrote down here. And I don't believe you're trying to rush to see your grandmother. I think you're just acting like a fool.
I hear you.
$240, when can you pay it?
Next month.
No. No. Pay it next week.
Okay.
No, not next month. Pay it by Friday, November the 21st, 2025. Pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload the DivDat app to your phone, or you come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it, sir. If there's nothing further, I wish you the best of luck.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Have a great day.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Goins, you take those words to heart.
All right.
All right, we're looking at you like a brother. We need you to tighten up, please.
All right.
Have a good day. Thank you, Your Honor. You have a great day as well, you and
Is that all you have, Mr. Bachman?
that's everybody for today.
All right, there you have it. Good clips. Thanks a lot. That was LabMat UK mostly. It was, I think, they were all from him, although Brecken helped me get one of them. That was a lot of fun. I did not realize there was the first one, the Simpson thing. I didn't realize we had a follow-up to Beaver Mole guy. That's one of my favorite cases. I might have to make a song about it before it's over. Thank y'all for coming out. Behave yourselves. Stay out of trouble. Don't get hurt. And for the love of God, don't call me to bail you out. Take a damn Uber.